The views, the food, and the atmosphere make Sandiagos Mexican Grill at the Tram a favorite for locals and tourists alike. And joining me today is Executive Chef Cruz Brandhorst, who's back in the kitchen with us, firing it up. It was like fire burning on the stove. I loved it. It was like a spectacle watching you do this already.
Oh, yeah.
You're like an artiste, a chef artiste. Well, it's good to have you back. And before we get into the food, can you tell our viewers a little bit about the history of Sandiagos?
Well, Sandiagos started out 10 years ago, and first we had high finance at the top of the mountain.
Sure.
But then they expanded the building there and made Sandiagos, and it's been going strong ever since.
Yeah.
And then June 23rd coming up is going to be their 10-year anniversary.
Oh, nice, the 10-year anniversary. And we'll get to that in a moment. I want to talk about that as well as the menu, because aside from the fact that the view is spectacular, and I can say that from experience, let's talk a little bit about the menu itself.
The menu is coastal Mexican cuisine. They got excellent seafood there.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites is their ceviche. It's
Ooh, yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of great choices. And as Cruz mentioned, Sandiagos will be celebrating 10 years in the business this Saturday. So tell me a little bit about the celebration. Are you planning anything?
Yes, it's going to be big. There's going to be prizes, raffles.
Nice.
I think one of the big prizes is going to be a big screen TV.
Am I invited?
I guess so.
Okay, thanks. Are all of our viewers invited?
Yes,
yeah?
Definitely. Please come. There's going to be a lot of fun. Mariachi band. We also have raffles going on.
So you can win prizes, you can win money, you can win food.
Excellent view, definitely food, and really good margaritas.
Ah, well, that doesn't sound too enticing. I'm being sarcastic. Okay, so, all right, I told everybody at the beginning of the segment that you are a master at what you're doing. It smells incredible in here. What are you cooking for us?
Today we're going to have a little filet. This is one of the specials you can look forward to seeing at both Sandiagos and High Finance.
Did I just smell brandy?
Yes, we're cooking with brandy today.
Brandy, you're a fine girl. That's okay. Now, this is not your typical filet, I have to say. I mean, you've done a lot of special things thus far, and you're not even halfway done. So tell us the process, how it all began for those who want to try to make this on their own.
Well, what I do is I cut my own fillets, and they're going to be about 6 ounces each. But you can always find fillets in the store.
Oh, okay.
And this is, I made this so you can do it tonight at home.
Okay, perfect.
And what we've done is we take our fillets and we coat them in coarse ground pepper there.
Wow.
And then you want to get your pan really hot. And you stick those fillets in there.
And are you using just regular olive oil with that?
Yeah, just a little tiny bit of olive oil.
All right. And then you just put it on, but it has to be really hot to get that searing effect, right? You want to hear the sizzle.
Right. And then what will happen is you'll get that pepper crust on there. And then what we do.
Oh, yeah. I smell the pepper. I love it.
Yeah. And then once you get it crusty on one side, flip it over. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how well you want it done.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we take finely chopped shallots right there. We'll stick those in the pan, and then they start sauteing
it's one of the best smells ever, right? When you saute shallots, onions, shallots, that smell is, I mean, even if you weren't hungry, you will be.
Yeah.
That's the key. Okay, so you keep them on, you said about 2 minutes on each side.
Right.
And then how do you get the sides as well? Do you have to kind of flip it on the side, or does it cook within? I always wonder about that.
I like mine kind of medium rare, so I don't worry about the sides. And also when you do the sauce, it's going to continue cooking there. And you should be just fine.
Perfect.
And sometimes if I want it a little more done, I'll stick it over in the oven.
Oh, really?
Right.
Okay.
And it cooks from everywhere.
Smells spectacular. Okay, so you got your shallots, you're cooking your meat, and now what?
And then what we're going to do is I'm going to add a little feta cheese to these shallots.
Okay. Yeah, you really do. You add a lot of different, I mean, people don't necessarily think maybe to pair that together. And
well,
it's interesting.
And see, sometimes at the restaurant we'll change this up. We'll do basically the same thing, but you could use any cheese you like. You can use all feta.
How about mozzarella? Not necessarily.
Yeah, you want a softer
Something softer?
Unpasteurized cheese,
Okay.
you know.
Good to know.
And so we're using feta.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll use blue cheese.
Got it.
And then with the shallots and the feta in there. And when you're doing this at home, if you're using a gas stove, definitely take the pan away from the stove to add the brandy.
Good tip. Because that's where we saw the fire, right?
This is what's going to happen here, right here.
Fire burning on the kitchen.
And you let a little bit of that.
That's funny. That was a genuine reaction of scared. Good TV, good TV. Oh my God.
Add our cream and a little bit of goat cheese in there.
Okay. See, this is an experience, I'll tell you what. But I like it better when he does it. I don't know how much I would trust myself in that situation. Okay,
so you just mix up that, break up the cheese a little bit.
Okay.
And then all you're going to do is let that reduce until the sauce is to the thickness you like it.
Okay. Perfect.
We're almost there on here. And then over here in the oven, I got some vegetables roasting here.
So that's what you would pair necessarily. You could kind of do what? Potatoes? You could do vegetables? Do you have different choices, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since it's still morning time, we're going to leave the potatoes out and be a little more healthy. But
good. I know, because really, what's a filet mignon, you know, filet in the morning? I mean, that's very healthy, usually.
So what we got here is we got some carrots, cauliflower, red bell pepper, mushroom.
Looks amazing.
I just mix those with spices. Today I'm using thyme, some smoked paprika, garlic powder, and mix that with a little olive oil, a little bit butter on top.
Okay. I like making vegetables look this appetizing. And I know people are going to want to come on out, not only for the great food, but again, like I said, for the experience and the view. You can head on out to 40 Tramway Road Northeast. You can call ahead, and there is daily lunch, there is daily dinner, and you can also go to the website as well for more information. And if you want today's recipe, all you need to do is go to the website at casa.com, and when we come back, we are tasting this delectable treat for breakfast. Thank you, Cruz.
Thank you.
Visit your New Mexico Chevy dealer, the all-new Gallus Chevrolet.
For a limited time, get Xfinity TV, Internet, and Voice each for a special price. With Xfinity On Demand, you get thousands of free TV shows and movies anytime, and you can stream them online with Xfinity Internet. Plus, get unlimited nationwide talk and text with Xfinity Voice. So call 1-800-XFINITY now and switch to Xfinity TV with HBO, Internet, and Voice for $24.99 each a month for 6 months when you bundle 2 or all 3. Plus, get Stream Picks included for 6 months. Hurry, offer ends June 24th. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
The reason families choose Beehive Homes, it's simple. We care and it shows. At Beehive Homes, we work hard to provide a safe, caring, home-like environment for your loved ones.
Oh, it's the most beautiful place that I've ever been in.
Beehive Homes, offering family-style living in a residential setting, home-cooked meals, companionship, and private rooms, all with 24-hour quality care by our trained and professional staff. Beehive Homes, the next best place to home, with 19 locations statewide.
You remember this guy.
I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for it.
Now Samuel, Joe the Plumber Wurzelbacher, is looking to change careers.
I see the word as a politician as being probably one of the worst things you can call me. I want to fix the problem. Right now, these politicians address the symptoms over and over and over, but they actually never get down to the key problem.
Why Joe the Plumber thinks he should be Joe the Congressman. On the 700 Club, Wednesday at 9 a.m.
When I was young, I had dreams, but I was fortunate. I had a lot of support from my family and many others. As you know, not all of us have that, and that's why we're doing this, for you.
For a limited time, Denver Mattress will donate $15 for every mattress purchased to the Tim Tebow Foundation to help provide for orphans in the United States and around the world.
Look at it this way. Your dreams improve, and so do theirs.
Get your kicks at Route 66 Casino Hotel.
All right, it is the first day of summer, and it starts officially at 5:09. 14 hours and 31 minutes long. It's the longest day of the year, and it's going to be a hot one. It's certainly going to feel like summer, but you know, traditionally, or usually, I should say, the longest day doesn't mean it's the hottest day of the year. Our temperatures are about 4 degrees above average in July than they are in June, but of course that monsoonal moisture comes in and starts to cool things off late July into August. So if you can't stand the heat, you're going to have a few more weeks of the intense stuff before it gets a little better. 75 degrees right now, and around the state, we're going to top out in the upper 90s in Albuquerque, again 101 in Socorro, and out east, a little break from the heat, mid to upper 90s for you. Some more sunshine and hot today. Mainly dry weather for today, but a cold front will push through tonight. That will bring in the chance for a few thunderstorms across the northeast tomorrow, and then maybe a chance for a few storms for the metro area as we head toward the end of the work week. So it's going to be a hot one today. It gets a little better over the next couple of days. Highs back into the mid 90s, and again a chance for a few thunderstorms over the weekend.
Well, you know the expression, if you can't beat the heat, stay out of the kitchen. But in this case, I suggest the opposite. Get into the kitchen, because there's some heat in here, and it is worthwhile, isn't it? Thanks to Cruz. And Cruz, of course, is the executive chef over at Sandiagos at the Tram. And we're so pleased to say that he has brought us some delicious food, and we are ready to taste it.
Oh, my gosh.
But
it
first,
amazing.
first let's tell everybody about tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, New Mexico style, more good stuff, anti-aging medicine that reverses the hands of time. We'll tell you how to build a small business, and we're tailgating with geckos.
That might be a little play on words. That could be interesting. It's all about the heat this week, isn't it? It's the heat from the book, the heat from the kitchen, the heat from the sunshine. It's wild out there. Everybody,
awesome.
Stay cool today. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And we're ready to eat.
Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
I'm going for a pepper first.
Taste this.